let's do an amazing unboxing video. Okay, huge shout out to Pascal. This is an item I bought from him. I think he's had these himself maybe about 5 years. I remember when he first showed them off. So he offered them up and I jumped on it. We made a deal. He got them shipped real fast. A little scary when it goes, in transit after destinations and postal tracking that you expect it to move on to the next thing and then it disappears for a few days. But hey, after I complained on Twitter, it magically started updating. Here it is. Let's get going. Let's see. I have my little handy dandy key knife that's not really that sharp, so we're going to start with that. I'm going to pause here to say how well packaged this is. This particular pad is wrapped in bubble wrap so that there's no contact points between this one and the one below it. It also has all the strap buckles, which is real important. The strap buckles are addressed so that they're not poking through the package, and as well as not poking into the other pad down below. Leather, old school Kenesky pads, not modern Kenesky. These are the old school ones. Wow. I have been looking for a great set of these, 70s to 80s style for a long time. I've been waiting to find a set in good, usable condition. Not something I have to turn around and invest $1,000 into, having rebuilt, repaired, restructured, restored. And it just doesn't happen very often. So totally happy. These are roughly 34 inch, and I'll end up putting them on the tape measure on them just to make sure, but I can tell just by how they're sitting. They're a 34 inch pad, probably at least. Could be bigger than that. Yeah, leather, deer hair. I did some looking, and I've been trying to age these. Now, unfortunately, a few years ago, a really great guy, Joel Holzman, passed away, and Joel was the last owner of the original Kenesky shop. And Joel had started working there when he was like 12 years old or something, got to work with Pops and Jack and the whole family, learned the ways, and then eventually ran it himself. Joel was a great resource for help with Kenesky original gear. Unfortunately, I don't have Joel to reach out to anymore. So I've been doing some digging based on the pictures of these I saw, and I'm going to guess they're probably somewhere late 70s into early 80s. There's a few things that are deceiving to me. There's no boot brake. There's no sewn-in boot brake on the outside roll. To me, that's an early feature. I'm not 100% sure with Kenesky if they ever converted the pad to that style or not. But then we get to the larger Kenesky outside roll panel here, logo. That to me says it's a little bit later. I think they didn't do this for the longest time. Then they had a smaller one. Some pads had different variations throughout the years, but I feel like this was a little bit later on. And then the other thing, feature-wise, that stands out are these are leather-covered calf and knee flaps. And so that to me is an early feature. So I'm guessing it's probably in that late 70s range for these. And I believe that would mean that these would be made by Jack Kenesky, not Pops. I'm pretty sure Pops retired, if I'm not mistaken, in the early 70s. They are the exact style I've been looking for, the exact type of pad. And I'm so happy to have them in such fantastic condition. Really, really cool. Can't wait to get them on the ice, but let's do something else. Let's get the handy dandy scale out. Folks, that's 8.76 pounds for that pad. I'm fairly certain that makes this the heaviest pad in all of my collection. And that'll be 17.5 pounds just in leg pads when I finally wear these out on the ice. I'm going to give them a cleaning, probably oil them. They don't look bad. They've been well taken care of. Straps definitely need to be looked at because they do look like mostly original straps. There's a couple replacements on this left leg at the bottom, those seem to be original. So probably pull the straps and oil them real good. Give them a lot of neat's foot oil and let it really soak in and revitalize them. And then we'll test them from there and see if they're brittle or not. If they need to be replaced, I'll contact Glenn Miller and get myself some new straps made the right way, or at least get the leather from him, make them myself. The buckles look decent. Some are replacement buckles. So we'll see. Anyway, there it is. I finally have a set of this style kenesky pad. Remember, I do have the two sets of 1950s earlier. These are what Joel told me were the K444 with no outside knee roll. I have two pairs of those. Don't wear them very often. They're on the short side because that was the way people wore their pads back then. I have worn them a few times. At least that set I've worn. The other set I've never worn. Need a little bit of work to them. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. And hey, you might want to hit that subscribe button because I assure you, sometime in the near future, these pads will get some ice time. Thanks for watching.